Justice Teaching is a civic education program that I created when I was Chief Justice. The program finds its roots in my visiting schools beginning in 1999 to teach on a nonpartisan, non-political, non-agended basis the core documents of this great nation. As time passed, I saw that our students wanted and needed more and more civic instruction. And it was not their fault. They, by time restraints, by other restraints on school curriculums, they just didn't have access to civic education. So in 2006, I came to understand that I could travel forever and never reach all of the schools in the state of Florida. So I decided I would attempt to place a call to Florida lawyers and Florida judges to join me in reaching these schools by visiting the schools and doing the same civic education programs that I had been doing since 1999. And we call that effort Justice Teaching. Some thought it would be impossible to obtain full coverage for all schools, because that was our promise, that we would provide every school in Florida a Justice Teaching volunteer. Well, now we are some 13, 14 years into that project. We have over 4,000 professional volunteers, lawyers and judges, who go out into the schools, and every public school in the state of Florida has a Justice Teaching volunteer, along with over 350 private schools have access to Justice Teaching volunteers. These volunteers will visit the schools and work with teachers to provide civic education programs that are drawn from our Justice Teaching website that contains lesson plans. Very simple, very direct, non-agenda, non-political, that address our core values and our core documents. We want each student to understand the Declaration of Independence, what it says and what it means. We want each student to be familiar with the Constitution. Certainly, we will not be able to create constitutional scholars in each and every one of those children, but we can make them aware of their constitutional rights and the constitutional promises, and help them understand that this democracy requires participation. And we're attempting to build responsible citizens, those who will take responsibility for themselves, take responsibility for their schools, their community, and as adults will take responsibility for this great state and this nation. But that's provided only through nonpartisan, non-political lessons that are provided as needed and as wanted by the schools. It's been well received by administrators, teachers, parents, superintendents. We provide things such as instruction to those who may not be going on to college, but the responsibilities of 18-year-olds and what they may find once they leave the public school system. We're providing lesson plans with regard to bullying and the state statutes on bullying, which has become a subject matter of great concern to many, many families and many, many school districts. But our goal is to educate, not indoctrinate, and provide basic information so that tomorrow's citizens will live in a democracy that was envisioned by our forefathers.